Hey folks, Fernando doing another video for Survivalists, and today we're going to be taking a look at the survival fishing kits from rulethewasteland.com. This was sent to me by Eric, Lord Humongous in YouTube. I'll leave the link to his channel below. It's a very interesting channel. Eric is a smart, clever guy. He has very good insights on survival and preparedness, very good, clever conversation. So yeah, I definitely recommend him. Go check his channel out. So what he was trying to do with this fishing kit that he sent me for reviewing was very clearly get a better version of a fishing kit, something that actually works as it's supposed to. What happens is many times with these fishing kits, and I'm talking even about, for example, I have an 8-door knife, the Jungle King knife. The kind of fishing kit that comes in that kind of knife is usually quite poor. It's a very small little piece of line, small hooks, and the same goes for most commercial fishing kits found in different survival units. And there's several reasons for that. It's a pretty tough thing to put some of these things together. It's not always easy. I did it myself a few years ago for a small tin kit that I did. It takes a lot of time to find good products that actually perform as you want them to. And you know, one of the things in these commercial kits is that they go for the lowest cost possible. And these things, the kind of thing Eric used in his own kit, these are not cheap. These cost quite a bit of money. It's always cheaper to put crappy stuff in there. When you put quality stuff, not so much. So you have two monofilament lines. One is 15 pounds. The other one is, let me get that right. The one is 15 pounds. The other one is a 30-pound strength. So you have two of these so as to work with. Then you have, let me go through the list properly. 50 meters of line, 10 large hooks, 20 small hooks. You have medium hooks as well, 3 treble hooks. So you have your hooks here. This is the kind of thing I was talking about. Typically in survival kits, you will usually find small hooks. And people that haven't, I mean, I'm no fisherman, but I have fished before, and people think that, okay, survival, so I want small hooks because I'm going to be catching small fish. Well, it's not always the case. Sometimes the fish that you have around are quite large, and for large fish, you will need large hooks. So it's not always that you get to pick, and of course, a larger fish will have more meat. So a larger fish is always desirable if you're looking to feed yourself. But again, sometimes this small little hook is completely useless for the kind of fish that you have. You have 3 wire leaders. These are the ones that you use for that kind of fish, for the larger fish, so that he doesn't bite through the line, because if not, he's going to be biting through these lines very easily. You use these so that the larger fish with sharp teeth, it's not going to be biting through. You have 3 of these. These are 6 inches, 7.9 inches, and 9.8 inches. So as you already see, you have a very good, proper fishing kit, which you can actually use to catch fish, which is kind of the idea. So you have 3 treble hooks, which are somewhere here. There you go. You have 3 of these bobbers. Nice bobbers. These are cigar float bobbers. You have lures. You have 3 1.5 inch. No, that's 1 fly lure, 3 glow-in-the-dark grub lures, 2 other lures, 3 single-tail grub lures, 1 2.5 inch minnow lure. So you have a nice selection of lures here as well. 3 barrel swivels, so as to put together your line. 1 round head jig was here, and you have sinkers. These are proper sinkers. Again, many times I've seen this before, and it's been my experience that using the survival fishing kits that you have in survival knives, that sort of thing, usually you have very small sinkers, like a split BB that's very small, very tiny, and when you actually use these, you end up realizing that it's not sinking the line. The line is still floating because the sinker is not heavy enough, large enough. These are not cheap, so they cost a little bit of money, and these are actually ones that are reusable split shot sinkers because you can use them twice. You have two ends, so as to close it on the line. All right, so you have these as well. You have two razor blades, and finally he added a small tiny multi-tool, which is somewhat similar to what you would typically find a fisherman with in his vest. A fisherman will usually have a small set of pliers for working with the hooks and that sort of thing. So, you know, he had to make a compromise here, of course, because size is limited, the space is limited. So he found this one, and it's a quite decent tool for this kind of job, for putting together fishing lines. And it is a multi-tool. You have a Phillips screwdriver, you have a flat screwdriver and file there as well, and it has even a small tiny blade, which I checked already. It could use a little bit more of sharpening. I want this to be as sharp as possible, given that's my only blade in the kit, but that's easy enough to touch up that edge and get it sharp properly. So guys, that's it. It's a very cool, nicely put together fishing kit that would actually feed you if you need to fish, so as to provide food for yourself during an emergency. That's gonna be all for now. Remember to check his channel and the link below in case you want to purchase the kits Eric is selling, and that's it. See you on our next video. Have an awesome day.